Hello everyone, I'm Kok Ting here. I'm a pharmacist with the IMH for the past 15 years already. Right, my job mainly involves in outpatient work, where I see patients, helping them to manage medication-related problems and issues, as well as reviewing stable patients who have been seeing doctors once a year, right, and they see the pharmacist in between. Psychiatric pharmacists, right? We help the patients to make sense of their medication. We do a lot of psychoeducation, helping them to demystify the facts and myths of mental illness. Right, taking medications, that all medications lead to dependence. Right, we do fact checking as well, checking their medications, helping them to check for drug-drug interactions, advising them what's the best way to manage the interactions. We also help to encourage them, motivate them to actually take care of their physical health. Right, as you know, taking antipsychotics itself has been known to lead to metabolic issues and problems. So we as psychiatric pharmacists, we also help to remind the patients that they need to exercise, observe a good diet, right, and healthy lifestyle, right, and not forgetting smoking. Right, smoking is a very big part of the life in psychiatric patients. A lot of patients smoke. We help to bring to their awareness, right, that they of the harmful effects of smoking, and in time motivate them, reduce their tendency of smoking, and cut down on the risk of smoking related cardiovascular complications in future. I really wish the general public is actually more aware of their mental health, right? As you know that there's no health without mental health, right? Okay, as you can, there's a results from the survey that's been conducted earlier this month showed that of the half the patients actually that during the pandemic they are leading healthier lives, right? But the other half of them are struggling and having mental health issues such as being more anxious or stressed. It's been shown that 1 in 4 of them are more anxious or more stressed during this period of time. Right, up to 1 in 5 feel more depressed, and something which is very startling, right? 4 out of 10 person actually considered suicide, right, during this past 18 months of the pandemic. I think this is a very serious thing that we actually need to look into, not just in the physical health, leading healthier lives, but also the mental health, because our mind is just basically the driver of all our processes in our body. Without our mind controlling us, we won't be able to take care of ourselves, we won't be able to bathe ourselves, clothe ourselves, or even have the motivation to take medications to help in improving our lives. My passion here is really to make sure that people are aware that those people who really have mental health issues itself, right, to actually come forward to seek help, right, in actually getting professional help or even counseling itself to actually recover from their mental health issues. As you know, for this pandemic itself, so many people have been so-called trapped, right, and socially isolated at home. People may not want to come to the clinics, people may not even want to seek help, right? So during this 18 months of pandemic itself, I really see my role, having evolved into seeing patients not just physically in the clinic, in the hospital itself, but also through telehealth means, teleconsultation. I do have community partners who have come up to share with us or even reveal to us that their patients are struggling to come to the clinics for treatment. At the same time, they are also struggling with their own internal issues, the fear of getting COVID. We really want to reach out to these patients, right, to tell them that we are around, where we are always there to support them. Right, in terms of working closely too with community partners, right? We hope to also work closely with more community partners out there, because now the shift of health, as you can see, the Ministry of Health is really shifting from hospital to community. Right, we want to reach out to patients in the community, enable them to stay well. Right, for my patients, there's only one thing I want my patients to know, that they have hope. Right, I want to be the beacon of hope for them. Right, because having a mental illness itself, to many people out there, is like their hopes stay dashed. But I want to make it a point as well that my experience of seeing mental health patients, right, that hope and recovery is always been possible, right? And it's actually within your own self that actually you stigmatize yourself, that you think that hope is not possible and recovery is not there. This is really something that I want my patients to understand and remember me for. I'm always there behind them, helping them with managing their lives despite having a mental illness.